Warning. The following program contains scenes which may offend some viewers. Others may experience mild discomfort, nagging backache, post-nasal drip, and delirium, followed by rapid heartbeat, swelling of the nose, throat, and abdomen, and loss of facial hair. Repeated viewing of this tape may result in the loss of one's bodily functions, redistribution of facial features, premature baldness, and a difficulty in forming simple sentences. So, if you're seriously considering a rewarding, challenging career as a lawn ornament, this is the show for you.
Can I help you? Yes, I have Amazon Prime and I'd like my free sub, please. No, I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. You take your Amazon Prime, you link your Twitch account, then you get one free subscription to your favorite Twitch channel, like a grown man record night. I like it at Mikey Bananas. He a funny guy and a good looking too. Jay, not so much. Oh, I understand. How about some free soup then? Link Amazon Prime to your Twitch account and subscribe to Grown Men Record Night for free. You gain access to sub badges and exclusive chat emotes. Subject to credit approval, void where prohibited by law. See Twitch broadcaster for complete details.
No, what? Hold up. Hey, yo, who used to go to Myrtle Beach back in the day? Anybody used to go to Myrtle Beach?
Well, it doesn't have to just be Myrtle.
No. Maybe Jersey Shore. That's probably another one. Anybody ever get an airbrushed shirt back in the fucking 90s? You know, room 242 knows how to party, and it's got like all the people that stayed in the room's name like airbrushed on the fucking shirt. Anybody got something like that or used to have it? What's up, old radios? Damn, 1907 Busy Bee phonograph. Holy shit! Can we see Jay's kicks, please and thank you?
They're just old Crocs.
Cowboy Crocs.
Crocs.
That's Jay's new nickname, Cowboy Croc. Yeah, that's good stuff. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Grown Men Record Night. Appreciate everybody taking a little time out of your weekend, your early weekend, to spend a little time with us over here, delivering the best and the brightest when it comes to record albums, news you can use, and just overall good vibes for the.
Hanging out.
Huh?
My balls are hanging out.
Look at that. What are we doing? Right off the rip?
Oh man.
Aaron Griffin with the Submarino. What are we talking about? He gets that fucking pickle. 45 months? Get the fuck out of here.
You should call it the singing hot dog for Aaron Griffin.
You get that fucking pickle.
Wow, is that 45?
Or the singing green hot dog. We'll go that direction. Appreciate the fucking 45 months. How does Scotty have 47? You only have 45.
Scotty got in 2 weeks early.
That's a tough look. I don't know.
Scotty pulled the trigger.
Yeah, I don't know. Something we need to revisit. That's kind of a tough
What's
look.
that?
Huh?
Revisit what?
How Scotty's a two month more sub than Aaron Griffin? Mm-hmm. Wow. All right. It's all right.
I don't know. It's not really that big of a deal. Huh?
Yeah, it's not to you because you've literally never subscribed, even though you have Amazon
I
Prime.
got it for a month, I think, once.
Oh, is that right? God bless
I'm
you.
not giving you my money.
You're not giving anything. It's free. If you have Amazon
But you're
Prime,
getting
it's free.
my money,
do
though.
I
I
need
don't
to
wanna
play
do
the
that.
cartoon again? Do I need to play the cartoon again? Did you not see the cartoon?
It's pointless for Jay. Unless you want to play it for someone else.
I don't have a lot of money these days. You know, my kid endured a house fire.
Oh, what are we doing?
He might even fail his class because of that.
Well, maybe you need to get a third job then, Jay.
Yeah.
Just out of respect, I'll refrain from a sausage biscuit joke.
Sausage biscuit.
No sausage biscuit joke.
I don't get it.
For the cost of 2 days worth of sausage biscuits,
yeah.
you can subscribe to this channel.
Yeah.
Or if you eat,
2 days of sausage, that's about right.
yeah, you eat a couple at a time. You're not eating one. No shot. I'll be honest with you. I've never in my life, unless it's some kind of monster situation, I've never rolled through a drive-through and purchased one biscuit of any kind. Do you do that?
Yeah, I don't do
Really?
biscuits.
What?
I'm a light eater.
What's happening?
What's happening?
Got a job you got to be at tomorrow? Hell yeah, brother.
Who said that?
Old radios. I appreciate you, man. Is it still
radios
tuned?
tomorrow morning?
Are we allowed to laugh at that? Laugh at
Laugh at what? Laugh at the fact my kid had a fire 9 months
Jesus
ago?
Christ. Miss you. Yeah, Miss You's in here. She asked earlier if Jay still hates
Did
her.
she laugh? Was she the one that laughed at that?
No. She didn't laugh. She was asking. She was asking.
Hey, did you see where they announced the official death of Gene Hackman this evening?
I did.
That was kind of weird. I thought.
Crazy. It's kind of what I thought. Take get off that. Hey, what up, Zero? Yeah, that shit's fucking nuts. It's kind of what I thought happened. Not to get all fucking
Yeah, but he
morbid
lived.
shit.
I said he lived a week after she did. So was he just like running around in circles?
No, dude, he could barely walk. He could. So here's what
That's what I'm saying. Was he like so out of it? He just realized she was dead and just didn't know what to do.
No, he probably laid there and starved to death. That's what happened.
7 days. That's pretty good.
So what? This is what I said happened originally because I knew how I saw him not be able to like walk without like bracing up against her and shit.
I saw him open for Led Zeppelin.
Okay. But no, I tell you what happened. She had a fucking episode, died.
Yeah.
And then
That's what they said.
he heard her die and then tried to get to her, fell and couldn't get back up without help and then laid there and fucking starved to death. That was my
Well, it said
interpretation.
he had cardiac issues.
Yeah, sure. After 7 days of, we're not going to get into that. It's a really fucking, for a fucking.
He deserved it. Did you ever see that?
Come on.
Did you ever see that
No.
movie? He made
We're
with,
hemorrhaging. Don't do that. We're hemorrhaging viewers.
Oh, come
Well, so why did the dog die then? It didn't eat him?
on. I didn't hear anything about the dog. Did they do an autopsy on the dog?
I don't know. I'm assuming everybody other than the lady died because
Everybody?
no food or water in the house. Yeah. Didn't they
Someone
find the
baby-
dog in the closet? No, the dog was in like a kennel, I think.
Someone
Right?
babysitting.
Man, we're gonna move on. I don't want to dwell on this topic. This topic's
Did I
done.
tell you about my kid's house burning down 9 months ago?
We're not. Yeah, if you want, if you can keep talking about it, people want to donate money about that.
Yeah, go
Click
to
that link. Nope. You click the link down here. I get it.
or you can go to.
I get it. What up, Snuggler?
Snuggle.
Look at these two God-fearing horse-hung studs.
Whatever happened?
Woo! That's quote of the
Whatever
night.
happened to the Snuggie? That went away pretty quick.
I got
didn't it?
one in there.
But that went away after a couple of years.
No, I got one in
Snuggie, you
there.
don't see the commercials though. You know?
I mean, there's facsimiles thereof.
to shit himself to death.
Jesus
He
Christ.
probably did.
fuck?
Who said that, Nate?
Wow.
Well, at least you're honest. I mean,
That's insane.
that's not the worst way to go, though. I mean,
That's insane comms.
clean your bowels at least. Go out with a clean record.
It's no way for a legend to go out. That's all I'll say. We're moving
95,
on.
right, you
We're
know?
moving on from that.
It was 95.
Yeah, but you don't want to fucking suffer and die like that, like a fucking dog. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so what's been going on this week? You've been umpiring this week?
A couple games this week.
Okay, surely.
I got my schedule for next week. Yeah, every game.
Every day you're
next week.
umpiring? All right.
I got games
Do you wear
every day.
your cowboy hat when you're umpiring?
No, but I wear my shoes.
Isn't that a rule? You have to wear shoes.
Oh yeah, you got to.
Have you tried to wear flip-flops out there yet?
Crocs.
Fucking Birkenstocks. They kick you out of the league for wearing Birks out on the
Oh
diamond.
no, I have Birkenstock. No, I had custom metal plates made for my Birkenstocks to cover my toes. Up.
They're fucking bedazzled and shit. Yeah. Does he wear a cup?
Yes. When I'm behind the plate, I do. You got to.
Is it a tie cup? I'd recommend a tie cup.
Was that metal?
Yeah, the metal cup. Because
Cups are expensive, man.
Well, here's the thing. Let me tell you from a former, I don't want to say mixed martial artist, a former jiu-jitsu guy,
You're an artist. You're an artist.
trained in MMA. The problem with regular cups, they're plastic. You know what happens? They crack. You know, especially when if you got hit with a ball, like square on, likely to crack. And you know what happens when things crack? They pinch. I'll just leave that there.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Steel cups don't crack.
Like that. I mean,
Oh, it could be.
Um,
You take a foul tip and that cup cracks and it pinches your nuts, you're gonna wish you were dead.
well, the chances of that happening is slim. I mean, that rarely ever happens. I got hit.
Sure.
I got hit in the mask last Tuesday. Night. First game I did.
Yeah, you rarely find your fiance dead in the floor, Jay, but here we are.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Tammy Downs, Faster Pussycat's fiance,
off
jumped over the ship at one of those cruises.
Dude, our pal, I think our pal Tim Nolan was on that, for Michael Pilmer's stream.
Mm-hmm.
He was on that fucking cruise. I'm pretty sure. Also, I've played with Faster Pussycat. I didn't watch a second of the performance.
Yeah.
Because I didn't give
They're
a
one of those 80s bands I really don't know much about.
I didn't either. I played with them at the Click back in the day. And could have cared less. Now I'm like, dude, you should have fucking watched them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fucking...
I saw that this week.
You think you pushed her?
Oh, I didn't read that. I saw the headline.
You think she was getting mouthy or something?
I don't really care if it did or not, honestly.
Sure.
I mean,
That's none of my business.
she probably deserves it.
My name's Paul. That's between y'all. My name's actually Paul.
Yeah. But music, though,
Music. Let's get into music. You like music, Jay?
music for the kids. Mm-hmm. For the kids.
Yeah, speaking of music, you know what I did? I've been, I don't know what it was. Actually, I watched, we did a little stream on Wednesday night. We watched a great movie Wednesday night. After the stream, jumped over and watched another punk rock documentary about social distortion and youth of today, I think it was. And then like, social distortion? Anyway. And then, which kind of led me to today, maybe while I was hanging out. We'll just say hanging out. Another State of Mind. Yeah. Thought about watching that on stream sometime, man.
What's that?
Yeah.
that?
Another State of Mind. Watched that after the stream by myself, like eating fucking bean burritos in the living room. But I went back and watched Salad Days today. And it's like the third or fourth time I've watched Salad Days. Have you ever seen Salad Days, the DC punk documentary? But it was interesting as it got on further into the documentary. They started talking about. I didn't realize so early on. I don't remember this part of the movie. How in the '90s, around the Fugazi time, it's when you really started hearing.
About AIDS?
No, the term like emo. Or emo core. It started out as like emo core.
I probably heard emo for the first time on Sesame Street.
But no, it was like that they start. I didn't realize that term was thrown around so early. Honestly, they're like, "What the fuck is?" It's something. I think
goth?
I think it's like something Rolling Stone threw out there, like emo core, because it was all like kind of emotional and
Nate, put Nate on.
What's he say? What?
Got to go up. He said the woman from Faster Pussycat pissed and shit herself to death. I think he's just got a
What
fetish.
up, Dave?
I think he's got a fetish.
Just to clarify, we're banning AG because he didn't refresh. Jesus, he didn't fucking
Bannon because he was 2 weeks behind Scotty also.
months.
Sorry.
Do we need to go over the calendar thing again?
Calendar.
But no, so I didn't realize that like emo shit was thrown around that early, like in the '90s, that term was thrown around so early. Have you ever, like a truth time, have you ever like really been into a band that would be considered emo? What say you, chat? Is there a band that kind of maybe, whether it's like
I don't know.
is there a band that would be considered emo that you guys would like, you actually like really like, even though people would consider it emo?
There's songs that you like, but
Okay.
not a band that like I'm really into.
Okay.
Jay's a big My Chemical Romance kind of
Are they emo? Chemical Romance?
See?
Yeah, see?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Hawthorne Heights.
I don't know. I'm in like more hardcore punk.
Census Fall, Sunny Day Real Estate. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Alkaline
emo?
Trio.
See, Sunday Real Estate's not emo, though, right?
Yeah. That's one of the. That's one of the first.
Alternative, though?
Yeah, I mean, you could say everything's alternative.
But they're like Seattle alternative.
No Effects is kind of emo. Come on. Hot Mulligan. Bill Biv Div emo. Jesus Christ.
Come on, guys. Shit.
Do you know in the 90s though?
Dude, you got a freaking nail
Huh? A nail.
or staple hand. Shit.
That's because you won't leave that chair long.
I just shanked myself over here.
Rites of Spring. What's up, Beast?
I like real punk though, like Green Day.
Jesus Christ. But no, did you know, like, I didn't realize this, and this didn't come out in that documentary, but I didn't realize this. There was actually an a cappella emo group in the 90s.
What was their name?
Their name was called Self Harmony. No, you tell them. You tell them. No. I'm gonna give you an opportunity. I'll give you an opportunity to
I
say
ain't
it.
giving them credit.
Jay
They're dissing me.
No, yeah, but Jay said the chat is on it tonight. Let's give the chat a round of applause. Jay says the chat's on one
They're
tonight.
making me laugh. When they can make me laugh, it's pretty good.
I like that. I like that. Chat stepping up. I think chat may be locked the fuck in.
Maybe.
To be honest.
Well, it is March. It's been about 2 months. About time we get locked in.
No truer words have ever been spoken. All right, so for tonight in the program, we got some lots of news going on. Lots of deaths. We're going to be taking so many shots for
What?
so many deaths.
Oh, no.
Everybody's dead.
Oh, no. Everybody's dead. Sometimes everybody's dead. Steve likes them.
No tube of words. But yeah, it's we got. I think Zonk's got some digs. We're busting out another Jackson's chip. We got a
Bust it, Terry.
bust it, Rod. We got so to speak news.
Oh boy.
There's some so to speak news looming around, and pulling out another Jackson's chip to try. This one I'm really excited about.
Any news on the Jackson's front? Have you heard from them this weekend?
No. I mean,
You
we're
liked any of your posts on social media? Or anything?
no. I typically only post on Instagram when I get really fucking messed up on Saturday nights.
Instagram's an interesting outlet for social media.
Let's get into it. But yeah. What up, Trish? Yeah. We got some. I'll just jump right into
You
it.
know, one of my favorite follows on Instagram is Ray Parker Jr. He's a good follow.
He follows you?
No, I
Oh, you
follow
follow
him.
him.
Yeah,
Really?
he's just a regular old guy. Who would have thought a celebrity like that just be a regular old guy? You know?
Yeah.
He's a nice guy though.
What the fuck happened? Where did this get?
Ray Parker Jr.
Oh, wait. We will lead off tonight.
Do you know he's named after his dad? There's a Ray Parker the third also. I bet you didn't know that.
We have breaking news this
Okay,
hour.
Breaking news.
Breaking news this hour. And it's sad breaking news. I hate to be the one to tell everybody. I don't like it. Brent Hines from Mastodon, it's gone. After 25 years, which is crazy fucking shit to hear, that they've been around for 25 years. Founding guitarist Brent Hines, he just said he's mutually decided to part ways with the band. And I don't even know where to go from here. That's insane.
Well,
I don't know, man.
maybe he's got a monkey on
That's-
his back. You gotta get taken care of.
That's one that I don't know how they I don't know how they move on without Brent Hines. I mean, they certainly can.
They go get those.
I don't know that
they
they
go get Zach Wild.
Yeah, I don't know that they should. But you know,
Oh, that could.
25 years is crazy.
Would you rather them keep going or find some or quit? Keep going somebody else or quit? Oh yeah.
Honestly, I would rather them keep going without Brent Hines and keep it just Bill Kelleher.
Oh no, they get some.
You think they would have to? I mean, probably for their arrangements, they would have
I
to.
don't know enough about them, but
Yeah, well, I mean, with their you're right. With their arrangements, they'd probably have to get somebody to be able to play live. They could record albums with Bill, no problem.
yeah.
But like,
I like his choice in sunglasses.
he's a maniac. I mean, he's always been just a fucking. He's been the crazy one of the group forever.
I bet he puffs a lot of gas. From
What
before us.
band is playing in the background? Boy, I'm so glad you asked. It's me and Jay's. I'll just say this. It's me and Jay's favorite band of all time. Of Dying Dreams. It's a local band that we followed for a really long time here back in the 90s. It's a live show they're playing.
Yeah, check them out. Well,
Yeah.
Bandcamp, right?
They're, I think they got some Bandcamp shit, or I think.
One of those. I don't really.
This is a YouTube live
They're
show
on
they're playing
MySpace
there.
or something, right?
Yeah, they don't tour anymore or play anymore or whatever, but yeah.
They put each other's dinglings.
The chip chick or just the chips?
Chip.
We can't. I can't really comment to any of that.
Mike was trying to court her.
Mastodon is playing down here in May with Coheed and Cambria. Yeah, I know.
Maybe.
I got a friend that's got tickets to see them. Then
Or something else, huh?
and
That guy's hair is pretty something else, ain't
Miss You loves Coheed and
it?
Cambria.
Really?
But
What's that portly guy lead singing with the big hair?
you saying Port?
Bigger guy, you know,
I mean,
big hair.
That seems.
He's interesting looking. He's an interesting looking fella.
I don't want to hang portly on a young man, but
Oh, he's not young. They do.
yeah, I don't want to hang portly on nobody's.
Yeah, I've never really listened to him much. My old roommate really liked Coheed and Cambria. He saw him at the film one show.
There's a few songs I really
He says
like.
it's one of the best shows he's seen.
Yeah, there's a few songs I really like, and other songs I'm like,
Kind of like
I had a CD. I had one CD back in the day that I bought used that I really dug. So Coheed in 2009 with Slipknot, odd pairing. Yeah, I feel
it's not odd, is it?
Zonkman said he saw that song.
That's
This
is
show
that
too.
odd?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
They're
they're.
metal bands, though, right?
I wouldn't say they're metal. Maybe
like
they're
prog-
an emo. Are they
prog-
an emo band? Would you call them an emo band?
Prog metal, though.
I don't know what you call those guys.
Yeah, they're kind of, what's the one?
But like, Slipknot never takes the fucking foot off the pedal, obviously. Coheed takes the foot off the pedal a lot. And, good, bad, otherwise, but they do take the foot off the pedal.
yeah, what's the one?
But anyway, I was sad to hear Brent Hines. I think what pisses me off, probably even more than the music side of things with that, is that one of the things I've always loved and respected about Mastodon is how much of a group they are, and like a group of friends. And they always seem like they had each other's back, and like
Oh yeah, just up front.
they're good and bad. Like they always, you have to for this many years, like to be able to continue to record and tour together like that. Maybe there was shit going on behind the scenes and all that. And I know Brent Hines has had problems with drinking and
Maybe he's got a
maybe
monkey on his
drugs and
back
stuff.
or
Who knows? I don't know. Maybe he's
Maybe
gotten off the rails.
Woman issues or something like
Who
that old ball and chant the house wanting him to be home.
But
more.
I hate to hear that with bands that I think of as like being best pals, and somebody, especially when you get older. Like the last thing I want to do if I'm in a band that's been together for a long time is like, as you get long in the tooth, is be like, oh, you're like fucking bickering and like you're out and we're bringing a guy in.
You're out of here!
Hey, see, that's better. Nah, see, I don't like that.
That's my call.
Nah,
right there.
see you got to have a step. You got one step in, and then yank them. I like a yank. You should go
I
with a
bet you
yank.
do like yanking them.
Yeah, you should go with a yank.
You love yanking all those young men. That's why you're not allowed. That's why That's why you didn't want to go, because you're not allowed to be at schools.
That's not exactly why, but you're in the right ballpark.
Yeah. No pun intended.
Yeah.
That's what you did there. Go Heaton. Come on, man.
So I'm gonna blast through these pretty quick. Brian James, guitarist for the Damned,
Oh, yeah.
Dead.
Die. What? Is
dead this week.
that what you're going to do? Like, Ronnie Simmons, dead. Daryl Nelson, dead.
War Ayers,
Yeah.
dead.
That's like RFK Stadium.
David Johansen,
David Johansen died last weekend, right?
dead.
That was a very under the radar death that Quentin talked about. I thought. He was pretty.
I'll tell you what. I know you missed this. We played a little Dolls there at the end, but also Zonk brought over a solo record.
Buster Poindexter?
No, David Johansen, like from his like fucking, which I'd never heard before. Straight up solo record from '81.
Yep.
I loved it. I'd never heard it before. I really loved it. We'll get into that in what we played. But tragic. So let's do us a shot.
What did he die of?
Brain tumor.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's not too bad then.
I was gonna say pork poisoning, but because I thought,
Well,
I've been fighting it for like 4 years.
yeah. You just don't want to hear, about somebody dying.
no, hell yeah, I think he was.
Heroin, we can tell people he died of heroin.
Boris the Spider, dead. Fuck.
Who's that?
Oh, that's
Jake
Frosty.
Roberts.
That's Frosty.
Ross Pippa.
Hashtag Chug Life. No chugs.
David Johansen, huh? Was he a big drug addict back in the day?
We're not going to get into that kind of
I
discourse.
don't like
I don't-
speak ill of the dead, but I mean,
No, I don't think that's
call
appropriate.
a spade a spade. I mean,
That's also inappropriate, but we're not going to.
kind of like that woman last night on Card Sharks that told her how it was,
Can we get a moment of chair noises for the deceased, Jay, please?
21 squeaks.
21 squeak salute. Come on. Give
Stop.
everybody.
Who said that? Who said that?
Who do you think?
That's Nate probably.
No. There we
Scotty, Aaron.
go. No.
Whatever. Okay.
Miss you.
All right, Miss You.
Miss you's in here.
That's mean, Miss You.
You're mean. Harambe still dead? Sure. All right, let's do a toast for the dead. Rock and roll forever. Yeah, I kind of busted through that because I didn't want to.
Wasn't it? Is that the news of the week?
Yeah.
All of it?
I
Oh, you got more?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's get into some stuff that came out this week.
Sure.
And brighter news. For hip hop fans, this is a big deal here. De La Soul's Clear Lake Auditorium. This is like the holy grail of records for De La Soul guys.
Yeah. Fill us in.
One of the most sought after releases by super fans. Released in '94, it was like a promo thing for A-list DJs. There was only like a few copies made. It's got 4 tracks from Balloon Mind State, plus like 2 new tracks. And I don't think this has ever been fucking released past that. And this one is limited now, and it's like whatever color you would call this.
It's a limited edition, huh?
Yeah. I've never listened to this record. I'm a big De La guy. I've never really listened to this record. This was news to me. So I'm interested to check this out. And I actually saw this pop up in one of our local stores.
Yeah.
Hippo Records posted this today.
That man left.
They've got
That's
some.
last week.
They got some copies in and shit. So that's pretty cool.
You gonna go get it?
Probably not. Fever's surprisingly still alive at the age of 87. Jesus Christ.
Who said that?
Aaron's just. That's why he didn't come around anymore, Aaron. Everybody makes fun of him.
Yeah.
It's your fault, Aaron.
Well,
That's why he didn't come around.
He is 60 though.
Yeah, that's why he didn't come around. Everybody makes fun of him
What's
being
his
old.
birthday? What's his birthday?
Late January or early February. Late January. Something like that.
That was last year.
Is that right? Was it last year? Did you have a birthday last year? Will you also have one this year?
No. But it hadn't been a year since we went to his birthday party.
It's right about this. It's before now.
Let's call him. And
It's
ask
late.
him.
It's late January. This was one I was not familiar with. Michael familiar. But some of you punker guys may know this record. This was fucking nuts. Geza X, You Goddamn Kids. Originally released in '82. It's an LA underground punk record, but it's got a lot of fucking weirdo fucking instrumentation. There's some horns and shit on this, and it's really like out there fucking shit, which I love the fact that it's still considered punk, even though it has this kind of like really weird instrumentation, but it's still got that punk like do-it-yourself like ethos kind of shit.
That guy wearing a headset mic, huh?
And this is repressed, and it's got the original, the bumper sticker. They even originally it came with a bumper sticker. They repressed that as well. This is on Radiation Reissues, which if I'm not mistaken, Radiation Reissues is the label I think I got my Eater album from, and I think it's an Italian label that does like reissue shit. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay, very cool.
Geza was a good producer too. Hell yeah. Yeah, I was not familiar with this at all, and I really jumped into this today, and I was like, wait, what the fuck is this? Pretty cool stuff, man. Pretty damn cool stuff. I think I don't know how limited this is, but comes with a double-sided insert, reproduction of the original bumper sticker, including the first album, and it's remastered by the dude himself. Yeah, it says limited edition. I don't know what the fuck that means. But I don't think it's been really available for quite a while. We'll kick off with a little jazz, a little tone poet, little Hank Mobley, third season. This is recorded in '67. It's the third record from Hank Mobley. It's got James Spaulding, Lee Morgan. That's a fucking swinging dick. Sonny Greenwich, Cedar Walton on piano, Walter Booker, Billy Higgins on drums.
Derek Higgins.
No, not Derek Higgins.
Oh, this guy can pay his mortgage with it.
Jesus Christ! What
are
are
we
we
doing?
doing?
Homeowner's insurance.
Whoa! What are we doing?
I'm making fun of him for asking for money for his homeowner's insurance. That's what I'm doing.
Dude.
You don't get on there and do that. He's an artist. He's a starving artist. I guess he needs it.
I'm not commenting on that.
Who was it?
African American gentleman with a. Oh yeah, it really,
Daryl?
Huh?
Daryl Earnhardt.
Daryl. That would you consider? It's not black and white, but it is a. It's not even sepia. It's a red gentleman.
That's a 45.
It's a red black.
It's like 33 or 45.
It's a full ass album.
Okay, it just looked a little different. Looks like a big label.
Classic rock turned me into a psychopathic killer.
Who said that?
Zoinks. Jesus Christ.
Who said that? You know who liked classic rock was the Son of Sam.
Yeah, who doesn't? Oh, here's a cool one now. Talk about stuff that, like, you know, we're mentioning that Geza X shit. This Sonic Youth record, Hold That Tiger.
Okay.
This came out today on Superior Viaduct. In October '87, 4 months after the release of Sister, they went and did this like live show in Chicago. This is funny. Just a little note included in this. They were introduced by Big Black Steve Albini, who at the time was banned from the venue.
Oh wow. Pretty cool.
And then this came out as like a semi-official like bootleg after that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say that they prefer a lot of these songs, these live versions, to the album versions. It's got a lot of the stuff from Sister, plus like the 4 like encores they do are all Ramones covers. Oh. And this is the first time this has ever been reissued. Mastered by Bob Weston from the original tapes. Jam some of this today. Sound pretty fucking good, man.
Throw up your alley?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And the fact that this has never really properly been out before, that's the kind of stuff I'm kind of honed in when we're talking about stuff that came out this week. you know, it's like, oh, the
You should reach out and get this.
yeah, I could.
You can go on Amazon and get it.
That's not.
It's not the way real record guys do it.
Yeah, that's not supporting. It's not
Or
supportive.
they have it at the local place. So the other place went out of business, you know.
Wild card. Wild card.
Wild card.
I got a wild card.
Watch out for that wild card.
I got a wild
Might
card.
be something, folks.
This is
Don't feed it.
You ever listen to a record
Yep.
And
Twice
you're-
last week.
and you're not quite sure what to think about it? Or you.
All the
What's that noise?
All the time.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
Where you're not quite
What
sure
noise?
if you like the record or not. Do you ever do that? You guys ever listen to a record and you're like, oh, where you're almost confused,
Every day.
or you're not quite sure if you like it or not?
Yeah, sure.
It seems to
Of
be
course.
it kind of seems to be in my wheelhouse. In some songs, I'm like, yeah, or not even some songs. Some riffs, I'm kind of like, yeah, and some other riffs, I'm kind of like, eh. But I could see where it would come together and be something special.
Right.
Anyway, I saw this cover. This one kind of jumped out at me as a cover. Also saw it was on Southern Lords. I was going to give it a chance.
Yeah.
It's a band called Truck Violence.
Okay.
Truck Violence.
Okay.
The name of the album is Violence. It's a Canadian band.
Okay.
This is what it says here. That's a dead bear on the cover.
Of course.
Sure. It's a brazenly poetic homage to small town roots, a mashing of modern Western Canadian hardcore and folk. And it really is that. They do some really good, like, kind of hardcore-y kind of stuff. And then it kind of goes, then there's some like acoustic tracks and stuff, which are not bad. They're interesting. The whole record is interesting.
Interesting.
At this point, I'm filing it under interesting, and I'm here to like just tell you guys about it. Go listen for yourself and maybe see what you think.
You're just a messenger.
I'm just the messenger because I'm not sure what I think about it at this point, but I think it's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat record. It's a pretty neat concept.
I like
May not be for everybody.
I like the description.
Yeah, they do. It is nice to see a nice kind of amalgam of genres like that.
That bear get hit by a car?
Probably not in Canada. I'm gonna guess it was shot, but that's. I mean, maybe.
A lot of moose get hit by. That's the number one cause of automobile accidents. Are moose.
Moose?
Canada. It's how John King. It was Adrian Adonis, the wrestler, died because they hit a moose.
It says a moose on the crest. Moose.
What's that from?
Seinfeld. That's the blazer, the jacket.
I didn't like that.
When
Dancing something brothers or whatever.
but when George goes, moose. That's anyway. Friend of the program.
George?
Nope. Friend of the program. If you're into any of the neo synthwave stuff we play here on the show, this guy.
You really like that.
Yeah, I'm into that. And this guy, he's a friend of the program, and he actually retweeted me today. I said some positive stuff. VHS Glitch. He's done a lot of stuff in the gaming space, and this is kind of a departure from a lot of the stuff that he's done in the past. It's a little bit different than some of the synthwave stuff he's done. This is a 5-track EP. This is what he says. For those who like the sound of synthesized music, no matter the style or texture of the compositions. It says the idea of altering my main style and signature sound became a mix of a challenge and joyful experience that really meant a lot after 11 years of a music career. But it's really cool. You can find this on Bandcamp. It's only a digital release at this point, so it's not really a record, so I apologize for that. But there's also a sale on getting his entire discography, and VHS Glitch, over the years, has released some incredible synthwave tracks. If you like that stuff we play here on the show, Volcarex, Midnight Danger, Mitch Murder, those types of
Danger. What about Gypsy Danger?
those types of artists, if you dig that shit, do yourself a favor, go check out VHS Glitch. Fantastic in that space. Absolutely fantastic. Definitely give it a little screaming. And throw him some loot if you can.
Sure. Give him some money.
Yeah.
Hard earned.
Yeah, let's get in a little bit of what we played. Fun. We did some tributes tonight. A little bit of tributes. A little bit of hanging out. I think a pretty damn good mix of stuff.
I missed it all.
Yeah, you got here right before we went live.
Get here
Like a fucking asshole.
The nick of time, as they say.
Yeah. It's kind of an asshole move, but that's all right.
Fashionably late.
It was out of my hands, as the Rolling Stones would say.
Is that what they say?
We've only played it twice before, so it might be all right.
The Trinity Sessions were
This is for you,
the highest charting albums in the States. What are we talking about?
Who said that? Trinity Sessions. Which one was that?
Anyway, so yeah, right off the fucking rip, you know, we talked about Roy Ayers dying earlier,
Yeah.
and
Pretty Woman.
Huh?
Didn't you write Pretty Woman, huh? Pretty Woman.
but I didn't really have any like Roy Ayers proper stuff in the collection, so I did a dive on his discography, and I'm like, let's see what I got. Surely I've got something with Roy Ayers. Turns out, I really had.
Had a bunch of Roy Acuff instead.
I do have some Roy Acuff. What up, Vance? I had one record. I only had one record in my collection that Roy Ayers plays on, and I'm really glad I played this. Out of all the stuff, this was banging.
Yeah.
And it's a sleeper. Like, this is one of those, like, you would kind of... It's a dollar record. Or back in the day, it's a dollar record. Who knows what the fuck
I'll
it is
bet that
now.
one. That's a good one.
Herbie Mann, Memphis Underground, and Roy Ayers plays the vibes on this. This is an early record night, absolute staple. This is not the one with all the sex people. No. Although, I will say Herbie Mann does have his shirt off right there.
Oh, he always does.
He's like Matt, he's
In his
the
underwear, right?
he's the Matt Pike of the fucking 70s. This motherfucker never wore a
His
shirt.
boxers right there.
I don't
It's
think
like,
he can wear a shirt. Look at all that goddamn hair. Of course he can't wear a shirt.
Yeah, it's like a rug. They used
but
to
yeah.
shave him once a year and make coats out of him.
This is like low key a banger record because it's not really jazz or
All Holy Man
or
records
funk.
are good,
It's 69 on Atlantic. There's some real rock and rolly vibes to this. There's some good like guitar, like, you know, on the wah pedal, like distortion, like solos and shit on this. But
know, I
it's,
bought
but
that
it's
record.
funky and it's got everything you want on
though.
this.
You know, I bought that record at Grimes in Nashville.
Really? You went all the way to Grimies to
All the way
buy
to buy
fucking
one- yeah, to buy
to,
a single
to
copy of
buy
that.
Herbie Mann record?
Yep, absolutely.
That's insane, comms.
Absolutely. I was
That is
asleep the
Herbie
whole
Mann is
time.
an otter. That could be
Who
quoted
said
tonight.
that?
Dave.
Dave, come on. Who
Is it
Mike-
Dwayne Allman playing guitar on that? Is that what it is? Pull that up and check it out, Jay. I can't read anyway. But the guitar work did really stand
I
out.
don't think so.
It did really stand out.
Let's see. Memphis Rhythm section. Tommy Kaiser, Mark Leach on the No, he did not.
No? At least he's not listed on the back. I heard Herbie Mann was allergic to cotton. Okay.
Who said that?
Oh. So yeah, that was a little
You're
tribute.
allergic to cotton. Who said that?
That was our little tribute to. I don't like this shrink. I don't want shrink on records anymore. No more shrink. Hashtag no more shrink.
Why?
I don't like it anymore.
I like it. I like taking it, putting it around my face whenever I'm feeling down about myself.
You know what I like to do with shrink? I like to take it like this, and I like to go. That's what I like to do with shrink.
When you don't have a chalkboard to drag your fingernails down.
Then we went to some
Another
Iggy.
man in his underwear.
Yeah, Iggy and the Stooges, More Power. I didn't really know what I was getting into when I bought this record, to be honest with you. I think, honestly, I was in a really weird state when I bought this record. I think this was right after...
What, 1980?
No, I think it was right after Finn died, and I think I went to the record store for the first time. And I remember, I think I was with Carl, and I was like out of my mind.
I
Like
gotta get better.
I didn't really... I was not processing things. I remember being in a record store thinking like I may have a panic attack in here. Then I was like, oh, it's Iggy and the Stooges, and I think I thought I was buying Raw Power, but it's more power.
Okay.
2009 audio transfers, like a Cleopatra, I guess, from 2009. I don't know when where this was recorded from. It sounded live, but like almost like live in a studio. It says all tracks recorded 1972/1973. I don't really know. I don't know much about this record. I just bought it because I was kind of just in a fucking flow state. Or a lack of flow state.
Have you listened to it?
Yeah, we listened to it tonight.
I know.
Motherfucker. But it's good. It's raw and like no pun intended, but like
Raw.
seemed live or like live to tape or something. Scotty says it's from the same era. You enjoy? Yeah, I love the record. I love the record. I just I think when I bought it, it's one of those things I was literally out of my mind. I'm like, oh, dude, I bought Raw Power. And then I get home, I'm like, wait, this is more power. Like, my brain just wasn't clicking
Is
at
it
the moment.
bootleg?
No, I think it's a Cleopatra thing.
It is Cleopatra.
Yeah. Not pulled this out in God knows how many years. Shame on me. Really enjoyed this tonight. This is one of the standout records that I really enjoyed tonight. B-52s.
That's our second one, right?
I'm pretty sure Wild Planet. Yeah. This came from Underdog. It says VG.
Oh, those are good records.
There wasn't nothing about this record VG. Did you hear anything VG about this record?
Yeah, VG Plus.
Yeah. It was $4 at Underdog Records. May he rest, even though he's not actually dead. But the store's gone. The physical store's gone.
The dog's gone.
Yeah, man, this great record. From what I can tell, it's an OG press. $4. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And it's something I
It's
bought.
a Matrix on it.
I bought that. You could tell from Zonk looked at the price tag and could tell that's from 2014 from the price tag. So I've had that over 10 years, and I've probably played it 5 times.
You should play it more.
Yeah, correct. Because it was good. It was a really good record. And I know that, but I just, you get locked into whatever you're locked into, and you end up, that's kind of the perils of having a larger record collection is you may get locked into stuff that you're like, it's like the new hot chick in class, and you forget about the chick that you've went to school with since kindergarten.
You rape your records too?
Why do you think the spindle holes won't fit? Zonkman pulled this out. I mean, holy shit. What are we saying? This right here. Hound Dog Taylor.
And the House
And the
Rockers.
House Rockers. Beware of the dog. This is Alligator Records.
Oh, this gets me excited right here. Fired up.
76 on Alligator Records. And this is an original of this, which he got a pretty good deal on at Underdog Records, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, another Underdog. See, we're still touting the Underdog Records shit right here.
Underdog delight.
This shit was incredible. Incredible blues record. I love, he read this on the back because I guess this was like right as he died.
Yes. Same year. It was recorded the same year.
Recorded the same year he died, and on the back it's a very nice note because it says, ironically, Hound Dog Taylor didn't live to see the release of this, his first live album, because it is a live record. He died of cancer in Chicago on December 17th, 1975 at the age of 59. The music, the cover, the title of this album were exactly as Hound Dog and I originally planned them before we knew of his illness. This isn't one of those somber memorial albums. Hound Dog wouldn't have wanted that. He wanted to be remembered with that same kind of reverence that he put into his music and into his life. And as he used to tell me, when I die, don't have a funeral, have a party. Fucking A.
Who took all the money, you think?
Fucking A. This was a banger. Absolute banger. That's a Zonk record.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
set that down. Yeah, it was an incredible record. Incredible record. I would love to have that. It's another Zonk record here. Wanted to play a little something heavy. We're not played anything heavy at all tonight, and I'm pretty ignorant when it comes to Candlemass stuff, to be honest. The stuff I've heard, the 80s stuff I appreciate, but I think Candlemass production is fucking atrocious. Over the years, I like what they're doing, and I know they're known as being like one of the fucking stalwarts, the pillars of like what Doom is, but to be Doom and to be that fucking toppy, I found their records to be mixed really trebly like back in the day, to where it's kind of turned me off. Even though I really appreciate them, I just wouldn't ever like go out of my way to buy the records necessarily. This is a more modern record that came out. You said 2019.
Yes.
A 2019 record that they dropped. The Door to Doom. This was killer. Granted, I was taking a shit while a lot of this was on, but yeah, it was a great record. I really enjoyed this, and I had not listened to anything modern and new from Candlemass that I recall, but I really enjoyed that. It was slow and doomy, and just kind of brought the foreboding fucking hammer of doom down.
Big time.
Yeah, good stuff.
Good stuff.
Here's that one I was talking about earlier. First time listening to this for me tonight, another Zonk record. David Johansen's "Here Comes the Night," 1981. I'd never heard this before in my life, and this is pretty good. It definitely has punky elements to it, but it dips its wick into some new wave and
Disco?
no, I wouldn't say disco. It's got some more like 80s kind of new wave, I guess you would say, kind of vibes to it. But it still remains in that kind of punky atmosphere. There's definitely elements of like punk involved in that. But I've never seen this record in my life. I've never seen it used or new or reissue or nothing about this record. Not that I've ever been looking for it, but I've never seen it in a record store in my life. Johansen is Jay's full name.
Something like that.
It's possible. You wouldn't believe his real name. Well, I'm not gonna say it.
Juvenile Hanson.
I'm not
No.
I'm not gonna.
I just made a mistake.
What are you
I
doing?
spilled something.
What are you doing?
I spilled
I thought it was Jebediah.
Jebediah? That'd be great.
Jebediah O'Leary. That was a teacher of ours.
Pretty sure Jay didn't refresh. Let's ban him. Jay didn't watch the show.
Jay didn't refresh. What's that?
Did you put deodorant on?
In life?
How about a little fucking
Tommy Boy.
Africa Bambaataa, the Soul Sonic Force. Looking for the perfect beat. Played this little 12-inch jam. And this is a side I played. It's like a 6.5, almost 7-minute track we played. I wanted something. I was gonna go a little funky, but I was like, "Well, this is funky, but like more like 80s funky, hip hoppy electro." Perfect transition. I know we played a lot of punkier stuff, and wanted something to kind of a little bit of a reprise as we're doing that. Jay hasn't hit F5 on life. Holy shit!
What does that do? Maybe I need to.
Exactly.
Is that? Never
No.
Never
No.
mind.
No. This was, man. I was thinking about, man, I need to pull something kind of a little bit heavy. I was like, maybe I'll go a little stone or something, and I forgot. Zonkman brought this. This shit is something else. Slomosa,
Slamosa.
Tundra Rock.
Oh,
These guys are from. You said they're from Sweden.
I believe it was. I forget what European country.
Did this come when you buy? You get this when you buy a Toyota
Toyota.
Tundra.
Toyota.
Get it?
No, I don't.
Because they come with record players in them, and you could.
Featuring the singles Battling Guns, Cabin Fever, and Rice. Sure.
Rice sounds like a good one.
It says On Tour Now. Why would you put On Tour Now on the front of your record?
That's when people come sing.
2024.
Idiot.
So this came out last year. It's on MNRK.
Yeah.
Heavy. Yeah, that's a great label. Does a lot of fantastic stuff. This was good. It was, I mean, it's a little bit on the psychedelic.
Okay.
Psychedelic. heavy psychedelic side of the stoner genre, I would say. Is that fair to say?
Sure.
Yes.
Really, really good. Really, really good. If you're not playing Tommy Two-Tone, you should turn your channel off.
Who said that?
What's up, man? Cast Iron, what's up, man?
Cast iron.
Yeah, that was a good record. I was really impressed by that. I need to go. Is that something I mentioned on the show?
Yes.
I mentioned it.
That was one of your new release deals.
I mentioned it, and then you went back and picked it up. That's let me go to the phone. I'll put some more music on behind us here.
I'm a good little follower.
Hell yeah.
This says.
And then this is what I'd planned on playing before Zonk brought the David Johansen fucking shit. This is the fucking Tooper New York Dolls. It's just called New York Dolls, which is the first 2 records that I got for a pretty good steal because the cover is kind of trashed. But I didn't give a fuck. The records are in fantastic shape. But the the covers, suspect. But I got a good deal on it on Discogs. And so yeah, I pulled the trigger and played. We played about half of the first side of this. I definitely want to hear Personality Crisis, man. That's for me. That's the one for the Dolls that really sticks out. Maybe it's because of the first one that I really locked in with, but I think that's such a fantastic song, man. And then I almost forgot until Shane mentioned in the chat. It's like, man, that's some fucking shitty news about Mastodon, right? And I was like, oh, fuck. Yep. I meant to play Mastodon tonight because of the news we talked about with Brent Hines leaving the band and shit. And so I figured what better way to close out the fucking set than how it began for Mastodon. So I played the very first Mastodon, Remission. This is where it all started, man. And I don't play this one. Unlike a lot of people, I tend to gravitate toward the more recent Mastodon stuff when they got much more progressive and psychedelic and weird and more polished and shit. But I know I'm probably in the minority there. That most people say, like, yeah, they were cool until they started getting all fucking weird and shit. When they were first, like, just heavy and whatever, that's when they... And I'm normally like, dude, fucking... You gotta let a band fucking evolve and, like, appreciate what they're doing and stuff. But this was kind of the opposite tonight. I went back to the very first record tonight to kind of say goodbye to Brent Hines. And as I put this on, I'm like, dude, why have I not listened to this in so long? Because it's really a fantastic record. I think I'm guilty of the opposite, where I'm so locked into the kind of the more modern stuff that I forget kind of where they came from, and really good stuff. Yo, Richie, what's up, man? Vinyl Richie up in this mug. Cheers, baby. Appreciate you, man.
Royalty, huh?
Hell yeah, the fucking VC royalty. That was what we played.
It's awesome.
Boom.
Good selection.
That's a nice little set. I don't like to toot my own horn, but I also really like to toot my own horn, and I think that was a pretty good set. Pretty good set. And paid some tributes. What up, MT? Paid some tributes to some cats that fell by the wayside, either physically or spiritually.
Yeah, mentally.
Or mentally, sure.
Yeah, or of Alzheimer's, as Gene Hackman did.
Yeah. Maybe close it out with a Mastodon cover with you laying in the driveway giving up.
What?
Huh?
Who posted that?
Huh? Let's do one more shot. You wanna do a shot?
Yeah.
We'll fire up that fucking you guys wanna play some marbles?
Marbles, huh?
Sure.
A lot of people have been practicing this week.
That's what I'm hearing.
I drove by the practice track on Thursday night, and there was a lot of people out there.
A lot of people out there. A lot of people. Big time business. I gotta fire it up.
ATV,
I may have closed Steam off. Fuck it. Steam?
Yeah, Steam. There it goes.
Launch
That
it.
Steam's firing up, man. It's like a steam engine.
Yeah.
Locomotive.
Hey, cheers, everybody. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Cool to see some of the homies in here tonight. A lot of motherfuckers. Appreciate you guys, man. Taking a little time out of your weekend to hang out with us. That's nice, man.
It's not really the weekend, just 20 yet.
Oh, we're the pivot point. Grown Man Record Night is the pivot point for the weekend. 100%.
Is it?
What was that noise?
I don't know.
What the fuck was that? Jesus Christ, dude. You
I have
good?
no idea what it was.
Wasn't me.
That was,
I think my stomach just exploded
that
somewhere
was
deep down.
tragic sounding.
It's like swallowing a cherry bomb or something.
Boom. All right, I'm launching marbles.
Let's go, marbles.
Clap it back. Icicle brains, bicycle chains.
That's a good one. Is that a song?
Friday night counts as weekend since Sunday night doesn't.
Sunday night does. Who said
You
that?
think?
Yeah.
You know what? Sunday night does count as the weekend since we started doing the Shelvin' Show. Normally, I was the fucking whiny, bitchy, moany guy at 4 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon when we're like, oh,
How about Murder, She Wrote?
I gotta go to work tomorrow. Now we started doing the Shelvin'
you love
Show.
your
I don't
job.
feel that way.
You love your job.
I mean, I love it and I love my job. But like,
And your family.
all my family died.
And your cats.
Most of my family died.
Your cats.
They're alive.
No,
Most of them.
I know you love them.
Yeah, I love my cats. Sure. Sure. What does Jay do when his 10-gallon hat is feeling 10-gallon flat? Whoa. Thump finger. What's up, baby?
I don't know, man. Just go pee in the corner.
The Mars Volta and Deftones are playing here on Sunday. Holy shit.
I don't know. That's
That would be nice.
pretty out there, huh?
That would be nice.
Deftones, huh?
I love that, man. I've been a huge Deftones fan forever. Ever since the first
Him and
record.
Wet Biscuit.
Jay. Ever since the first record. And I really love that there's a new crop of people, like young kids, like high school kids, early college kids, are really falling in love with
I don't
Deftones.
think that's the case. I
It
think
really
they made
is.
that up.
It blows my mind. You see that shit all over fucking TikTok and fucking Instagram and shit like that. That's
People say the same thing
I love
about
to see
ZZ
that.
Top, too.
He hankers for a hunk of cheese. Great bowls. What's
Great-
up, man?
great bowls of
of
fire.
fire. Jesus Christ, what a great fucking channel,
Great
man.
bowls of fire.
Hey, welcome, baby. Appreciate you, man.
You smoke weed, man?
Come on,
What's that all
we,
about?
we're not getting all fucking federal.
What's
here
that
and
all
shit.
about, bro?
Where is why
Great
is this not
bowls.
launching? Am I stupid?
Yeah, you're stupid.
Where's fucking
You're stupid, man.
I'm looking for marbles, but it's like I don't see it.
Maybe they discontinued it. Maybe they put it in the discount bin.
Oh, there we go.
They put it behind the counter,
Jesus
maybe.
Christ.
I don't know.
Boom, we're gonna come
Claritin.
over here with the Claritin.
Yes.
That's funny. You're a funny guy,
Yeah, you're
Jay.
damn
Let me
right
tell
it's
you what.
funny.
Tell you what, Jay. You're a
Damn.
funny guy.
Damn right.
You're a funny guy. Sure. All right.
Season 59 on marbles? Wow.
Let's go to race. I'm just gonna do random. Boom,
Rando.
boom, play.
Chris Random.
Stand by, and you're going to want to hit, Bill's Box of Sound with a track record of 143 and some change. Exclamation point play to get in this game right now. Exclamation point play in the chat. Whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, exclamation point play, please. Get yourself a good spot. Get in here. Get
can
involved,
go now,
folks.
folks.
Get involved.
This
Stop,
is Vegas.
stop
thing.
sitting on the sideline and being a little fucking bitch. Excuse my language.
This is Vegas.
Get in here and just make some power moves with shower shoes. I'm gonna take a piss.
Yeah.
Tell the story, Jay.
starting the game? Is the
Tell
game
the story.
started?
No.
I don't really have a story. I didn't really do anything fun this week. I mean, I worked my first baseball game behind the plate this week. That was kind of exciting, huh? And I realized I actually kind of like enjoy doing it. Have fun doing it. Worked a middle school game on Monday and a high school game on Tuesday behind the plate, and yeah, so it was fun. That's all I got though. I don't really have anything too exciting. My week has been the norm. I'm working at the Iceplex quite a bit now. I learned how to weld this week. I'll tell you that. It was on man.
Oh wow, yeah.
I've been practicing welding this week. So I've learned how to do that. That was pretty exciting. Kind of makes you feel good. Makes you feel like you're accomplishing something. You weld two pieces of metal together.
Yeah.
Do you weld?
Not good. I'm not a welder now.
I'm just learning.
I can put a piece of bubble gum and put two pieces of metal together, but
We have a stick welder at work, and so I'm learning on that. It's an old stick welder, and I hadn't got electrocuted yet, which is good. They actually laughed at me because I'm
I bet they did.
very cautious about stuff like that. Like I don't know how that stuff works, and I told him, I told the boss like, am I doing this right? I don't want to get electrocuted, and he just laughed. But I know how to bust an arc.
Oh yeah.
I can bust an arc now.
I have further breaking news.
Yeah. Go for
I went to go take a piss and my balls were stuck to my leg.
it. Oh wow. Staple?
Stuck. Just stuck. All right, everybody get in here. We got 16 motherfuckers playing marbles. I like to see. You like to see that shit. Let's go.
I like the percentages.
Let's go.
Can I
It's in yonder.
where?
I don't know. On the bathroom floor. You know where the fuck it is.
what are you doing?
All right, let's do this. We're starting this race. It's like Plinko. Look at Skinny Artist. Just kind of just casually coming in here and just going to fucking town on our ass. Holy shit. Vance is up in here making moves. Miss You, the part-timer, also just doing her thing. Yeah, what are you talking about when we started?
Over here.
Oh, it's more than that. Jay's about to throw up from the pen. He's on that Benjamin Netanyahu.
Bill's box of sound. Is he gonna break his own record? We got a ways to go. Still got a ways to go.
It's a good looking track. I like the fact that it looks like felt. Man, I love felt. I love the way felt feels.
Yeah.
Is that weird? I like the way felt feels.
You might. What do you? Yeah.
You remember in elementary school they had a felt board and they would stick the little characters up to tell a story while they're reading a book? Remember felt? Remember felt boards? No, you went to some weirdo fucking religious school.
Yes.
You remember felt boards?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That shit was a fucking.
Look at Miss You
Yeah, Miss You.
don't look at her.
punching it out.
Miss You and Skinny Artist duking it out.
Uh-oh, duking it. Here we are.
Oh, fuck! Holy shit! Wow.
Hey, I don't mind coming in behind the ladies.
This is dude, this is Women's Month, right? This is it really is. It's international. Well, look it up, motherfucker. Don't be laughing. I'll be laughing at you, motherfucker. Look it up. It's International Women's Month.
Okay.
And the top two are women. That's what I'm telling you. Motherfucker's gonna laugh at me. Gonna laugh at me in my house, motherfucker. I'll tell you something.
It sounds like you're talking about the periods. That's what I was
Yeah, Miss U the winner at 139, and she beat that fucking track record.
Miss U hadn't had her period since '84.
Jesus Christ. Wow. I think Miss U and Skinny Artist both beat the track record.
Miss U lost her period.
And the women take it. The women take it.
Is it over?
Yeah.
I'm 2 minutes behind.
Yeah. Wow.
I read about the O.J. Bridge in the paper like a moron.
Jay still looks at the fucking paper for the weather.
Yeah.
It's like 2 days old.
It doesn't matter. Nobody gets it right.
The previous day's paper's kind of wrong.
All my records are going away. I guess I just have to spin records from now on. Nah, man, you gotta get in that fucking gym, Bill. That's all it is. It's all about proper preparation prevents poor performance. It's all about training. I prepared a little speech. If you want to come up, Miss U, I'll bring you up and you can deliver your speech. You want to come up? Yeah.
Yes.
You want to come up? You can come up and deliver your speech. I'll drop you a link.
Come on, Miss U. Be wonderful to have you. Come all the way from the west.
That's all I'm saying.
I like being 3 years
shit.
behind in the chat. What are you shitting?
Scotty enabled emote only. That's a power move. That's a mod power move right there.
Uh-oh.
Means you can't type like text. You can only do emotes. I love it. I love it. All right, let's get into a little dig of the week action.
Digging.
I thought I had plans of maybe going out today, even though I did a little digging last week, to celebrate Underdog Records closing their doors after so many years. I've been a little slack on work the last couple of days, and it's one of those things where you're like, man, it's been so slow that I'm like, man, the day goes by really slow and shit. So I'm like, man, I need to break the day up. So maybe I'll go out and look for some records.
Did you go out looking for some records?
I thought about it, and then I was like, you know what I'll do? I'll go get my fucking haircut from my little local cat. And there's a thrift store right next door. This guy, what's it called? I don't want to dox him because I don't want to give up the spot. But
it's a honey hole for you.
Well, no, but
I don't even know where it's at. So,
but this cat has he's got like bagged like legit fucking like toys from the 80s and shit.
Isn't it like right across from your work or something?
No, it's down Reynolda. It's down Reynolda.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you where it is. It was like Ken's Collectibles or Ken's something or something like that. But he had like golf clubs out front, so I'm looking through the golf clubs. I'm just looking for like, there's a Scotty Cameron putter or something, just randomly sitting in there or something. But then he was like, oh, the guy comes out, I'll make you a deal on golf clubs. And I'm like, I've got golf clubs. I'm just looking, I was like, but I'm interested in records. You got any records? We got records in here. And I'm like, all right. He's one of those guys. He's trying to sell you everything he's got.
Yeah.
So he brings me in. There's big stacks of 45s or some LPs. And I come out of there with a few 45s the last time. But what I really noticed, he's got tons of like NASCAR collectibles and shit like that. The die casts and shit like that. Which is not really my bag.
Right.
But went around the corner and he's got also like, dude, like in like Ziploc bags and shit, like legit like G1 Transformers, original G.I. Joes and shit, fucking
You're all about that G.I. Joe shit.
all the fucking like all the Masters of the Universe, Ninja Turtles, stuff like that, all like bagged up and like with competitive but legit prices because these are all collectibles and stuff. So it's a neat. I'm not going to buy a lot of that stuff, even though I love that stuff.
Right.
But it was neat to look around. It's a neat store to look around in.
It's not like you're finding it for $5 at the Goodwill.
Yeah, I mean, when he's got like something up there, he knows what it is, and he's got a good price. Even though he's like 65, he's an old redneck cat, which is like 65 years old redneck cat. oh, I'll make you a deal on some golf clubs and shit like that. And I walk in there and he's like, you got G1 transformers in the bag. And you're like, he knows what he's got, even though he
Right.
sounds like a fucking backwoods motherfucker. But anyway, it's a cool store to like knock around in, even if you're just wasting time. But he also has some 45s and some albums. But yeah, I didn't, and there's a Goodwill across the street. I didn't do any of that. Instead, I sat in my office and I ate a salad and watched some YouTube videos.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
that's constructive.
So my hair's still long and I didn't.
I think it looks great. I don't
Yeah.
think you need to ever get a haircut ever again. Ever again. Little pompadour action going
Yeah,
there.
so I.
Looking
you
like
know,
some Conan O'Brien.
Sure. Zontman's beard reminds me of Mellow D's.
I'm Dave.
Did he have
thank you.
Soundwave? I don't know. You know, my mom was trying to. This is a funny story. I think I'd mentioned something casually about Soundwave, just because I go visit my mom every day, and I just diarrhea of the mouth with whatever's going on. And maybe I mentioned that at some point. And my mom was trying to find me like a Soundwave for Christmas, but like the OG Soundwave is like
Oh,
fucking hundreds of dollars. Yeah.
Oh,
Remember
wow.
Soundwave? It's got the cassette that goes in the middle of the transformer.
oh no, I'm not familiar
Yeah.
with that.
But
Toy.
and she was like, God, even the new ones. And I'm like, oh yeah. I was like, don't do that. I was like, the old ones are stupid expensive, and even the reissues like from a couple of years ago, also super hard to find and desirable and expensive. Like, don't do that. But very cool. She was like, even my mom's 77 and she's out scouring around trying to find me fucking a G1 fucking Soundwave. Isn't that cool?
Toy, gotta get that toy for Mikey.
That's just cool as shit. But anyway, but yeah, anyway, I didn't do any of that, and so I didn't get any records, and I didn't really need any anyway. But Zontman's got some records. I digress. What did you come up with for this?
I
for this
think
week?
I'm kind of scrounging, but I think I kind of want to push the limits of maybe seeing like
Push you to the limit.
what would actually get me kicked out. Like
Oh,
kicked
okay.
out of here.
I've been drinking some liquor, so it's possible.
I'll definitely get some booze in the chat, and it's probably why I'm calling these.
But you had a colonoscopy today, so that's okay.
Oh, you want to talk about?
Oh yeah.
I tried to get you in on just doing like a whole shit show, but Mikey went down for the whole premise being a shit show. So since you brought the colonoscopy up, I am going to tell my story. So I know any of the older gentlemen out there, they already know the deal.
They're all older gentlemen.
Yeah.
Just to clear
There's
the
some
air.
cats. Scotty ain't done no colonoscopy.
Nah, but
I bet Shane hasn't either. These cats are all you're
they're older than me.
borderline.
Scotty's not older than me.
Have you shit in the box yet?
That cartoon motherfucker on the commercials. I got beef with that motherfucker.
That's the
I
damn.
got yo. Let me
That's
tell you
the
something.
damn weak ass way out. Oh, I'm just gonna shit in a box.
I've shit in a box, but I ain't.
But you didn't send it to nobody.
Oh, I did, but it wasn't official. That's a story for another time.
Okay.
And that bitch fucking deserved it. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to derail. I'm being a
But no, you're fine. I've actually was sedated earlier this morning and not supposed to drive, but I did have to come to Grown Man Record Night, so you got to do what you got to do.
You don't want to get docked.
But anyway, so everybody kind of knows the deal. Something that's kind of a little odd about this is myself and Mrs. Zonkman did it at the same time. So that's probably, well, you can respond anyhow, any way you see fit.
Okay.
But I say that's like the only marital advice that I could give is a couple that shits together stays together. So yesterday we're like, it's good that we have a bath and a half because we're like shitting our brains out yesterday
Sure.
for this colonoscopy. So we go,
Was there a 2-for-1 deal? This motherfucker brought a Groupon into the fucking
To the digestive health place.
the butthole doctor. Was it called Butthole City? Were they licensed?
It was down on Trade Street.
How many tattoos did the technician have?
But anyway, so we go actually going in, getting ready for all that to go in. I actually beat out the wife. She actually went back first, but then they're wheeling me to the procedure room before her. And then we're kind of going on back and forth with the nurses. So my nurse knows, hey, your wife is also. Oh yeah, I noticed the names were the same. Your wife is over in this room. You guys are. It's like, oh, that's kind of whatever. That you're both getting colonoscopies. So the nurse is wheeling me past my wife's room, and it's open. And she's like, oh, we're going back first. And my wife was literally like flipping me off because
Nice.
like, how do you get to go first? So she's giving me the finger. And then when the nurse says something, she's like, I got 2 for you. So I think she flipped off the nurse too.
Oh wow.
So anyway, okay, this is a long drug. We're drugging this story out. Procedure's done. Everything's good. The nurse does tell me beforehand, because I'm like, I got a lot of air. You guys blew me up. And she's like, oh, the gas, just let it out. You don't have anything to come out anyway but the air, so just go ahead and feel free. So I am literally like, before we leave, I'm farting. I'm talking about like loud farts
Sure.
with some longevity
Sure.
also.
All right.
I'm trying to expel the air. That's all I was trying to do. We get out of there, do the little deal with the doctor in the... I'm even farting in the elevator.
Yeah. Pause for a second.
Okay.
Wizard says it's not a competition, Zonk. Wizard, everything is a fucking competition. Lock the fuck in.
Lock the fuck in. That's for damn sure. Everything's a competition.
Everything is a competition.
And everything's a fucking race.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's a good pause for that. I didn't realize.
Sorry,
Wizard
I don't
thought
mean
about that.
to.
So I'm trying to expel the gas. And the best one is when we get out in the parking lot, I'm literally like stopping in the middle of the parking lot before getting in the car and like bending over. And I am ripping this like serious, another loud one. And there's people like going into the facility and they're like turning back and looking at me. And the wife sees this. I don't give a shit. I got to get this gas out.
Sure.
So anyway, you get in the car. It's not that far a ride home. We did stop for food. Everybody got to eat after the
Taco Bell?
Crackdonald's. That's what the wife wanted. So the wife gets the Crackdonald's.
That's not much better, but all right.
Yeah. So we're going in the house. We haven't eaten the Crackdonald's yet. And the wife goes, you've got a wet spot on the back of your pants. So all that for that little.
Oh,
The Zonk man shit his pants. But it was just clear shit. Or it might have been some of the lube I shit out. That might have been what it was.
Hold on, we're connecting you to your channels. Well, Restream's fucking up right now.
Uh-oh. See, they because the story,
Yeah,
Twitch was editing the shit show.
yeah. That's tough. It's tough. It's a tough look for everybody. Anyway,
So anyway, all right, let's go to the dig. So yeah, I had a
Trevor,
colonoscopy.
we'll get on with the fucking dig of the week action.
So I'm gonna, and it's not gonna get. It's more of a shit show. How about some of this action? What we got here? Are you a Lady Gaga fan?
Oh,
Are you
what
a little
we doing?
monster?
What are we doing?
You're a little monster, aren't you?
Lady Gaga?
Yeah.
Are we Lady Gaga right? Or is nips? No nips.
No nip. She just does the see-through with the bra.
Lady Gaga, huh?
Harlequin. Now,
Okay.
most people probably don't know what this is.
I'll listen to it.
Okay.
I'll hear you out.
This is I called it like show tunes, but it's really like her doing crooner stuff. You know who's
With-
the
with
San Francisco guy?
Tony Bennett?
Tony Bennett. Okay, so she must have really had fun doing that album with Tony
Yeah,
Bennett. Yeah, I don't have that. But so, and then these songs, certain people would know for say
Dave
the
bought the
title.
Harlequin record.
Really? Okay, right on. But these are like, yeah, it's all crooner show tune. So she said she wanted to do a show tune record.
She's got a good voice. I mean, I'll tip it. She's got a good voice. I'm not saying I'm going to buy that record, but
Right, and then she's like, I don't know what this is. This is like some
I liked when she wore that
Smile 2 graphic.
when she wore that meat suit on the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. I like that. I had a good time watching her wear the meat suit. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, she likes me.
She's a weirdo.
Yeah.
She's a weirdo. I appreciate that.
And that was from Jonathan Hughes.
I don't know if I'm buying her record, but sure.
Right. That was a used, so it wasn't like I bought that brand new. It was used at Underdog. This was something in a reissue.
Leading off with a Lady Gaga record. I was not expecting that. I'm a little bit taken aside.
That's why I didn't
here.
know if it was going to get me kicked out or not.
No, I don't know. You know, I don't. Shit, I got lots of stuff. People are like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
Dude, I'm the last guy to do that shit. But now we're talking.
Right, I know you've got
Let's
this.
lock it back in. Ice picking Albert Collins, the master of that fucking Telecaster.
Yes.
Woo!
Ice
Baby,
cold,
baby.
frosty.
I actually don't have this record.
Oh, I thought you did.
I do not.
I thought you've talked about this record.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I have ice picking.
Because there's like 3 with.
Cold Fact is
I've got Cold Snap
Cold
also.
Snap. Yeah, that's
That's real good. Oh yeah.
that's the ones. I ain't drunk. I'm just
drinking
Yeah.
and too many dirty dishes.
Dirty dishes. Yeah.
Dirty dishes, whatever. Ice. Damn. There's some Frost too. There's a few records that have got that whole he's Ice
Yeah,
Man.
I've got a couple, but I don't have that one. I've got a couple, but I don't have that.
Because you always say Honey Hush. That's the one on here, Honey Hush.
Oh, I get that from Jerry Reed.
Oh, Honey
He
Hush.
said he says
much
that
talking.
he says that in Smoking the Bandit.
Oh, okay.
Honey Hush. That's a Jerry Reed line. Yeah.
And this would have been before that. Oh yeah.
I've heard that Mikey is huge Seeger fan. Oh Jesus! I thought you were complimenting.
He wasn't getting banned. Who got banned?
I
Who
thought
just
you were
got banned?
complimenting my penis, and then you'd fucking drop some fucking bullshit on me. That's okay.
Is Scotty banning that person? No?
She's a mod. You can't.
You can't ban a mod.
I mean, I think I can ban a mod, but I don't think other people can ban a mod. I don't know. I thought it was a penis compliment. Now, next thing you know, I'm fucking clenching my fist over here.
And then one more record here, and this was actually a what's that place called? Amazon.
Oh, is
I
that
did
right?
Amazon
Okay.
one. Lacuna Coil, Sleepless Empire, brand new record, came out Valentine's Day.
I played with these guys?
Um,
I may have played with these guys. I played with these guys. I may have played a show with these guys.
oh really?
Maybe.
Italian, Christina Scabia. You would know if you played with that bitch.
No.
Come on, Mikey.
No.
That she would. If you saw her, you would sober the fuck back up like that.
Who? No. Who was the
Where's
girl?
the
Who's the
picture?
girl with the long dreads in the metal community?
Maria Brink.
From where? From what band?
In this moment.
Earlier.
Oh no.
Earlier to Aaron
I don't
Griffin
know
knows.
earlier.
Aaron Griffin. I've asked Aaron Griffin before. Arch
Arch Enemy.
Arch Enemy.
Okay.
I definitely played with Arch Enemy.
Right, but the original lead, or not the original lead singer, but the one through most of their albums. That female. Now you've got Alyssa White Glitz. I forget what her name is. It's a hyphenated name. And she's, I don't know if she's married or dating the, what's the Von Frankenstein dude that Smiths fits? That guy. Guitar player.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Anyway, that's her boyfriend. Anyway. And
I'd
that's it
like
for
to get a
dude.
colonoscopy with her. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Christina Scabia, dude. She is.
I got diagnosed
probably-
with scabia one time.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's no different than blowing out, having a colonoscopy.
Sure.
And that's dig of the week.
Hell yeah. That's some good stuff. Stuff I'm not familiar with. Michael familiar.
Yeah. Got to mix it up.
A scabia on my labia. Oh my lord. I think we've been a little slack with moderating people here tonight. That's what I'm thinking. People are getting a little too comfortable. That's all I'm saying. People are a little too comfortable.
And just on that thing with Dave, this cover of the Lady Gaga was a Target exclusive alternate cover or
look
something.
at you. Attaboy.
He said the cover was different than the
Yeah.
one he got.
Attaboy.
Anyway.
Attaboy. People are getting fresh. Yeah. They're all a bunch of mashers, Metal Theologian. We got a bunch of mashers in here. That's not an antiquated term at all.
See, just like MT, he probably just had to go over. He was gone for a second to unfollow the Zonk Man because he bought a Lady Gaga record.
Probably throwing up in his mouth. I'm gonna be honest with you. He was probably throwing up in his mouth. If we're gonna be honest about it.
I won't play Starfighters and Lady Gaga back to back. Well, maybe I will.
Oh, there we go. Mix them down. Mix them down. We got the ones and the twos over here. There's no sense in it. There's no sense in it. We got some So to Speak news and a fucking top of the list soda that we need to talk about, as well as another chip from our pals at Jackson's. I'm going to Jackson. Coming right up after this break, but let's stop down for just a moment.
Yes, let's stop for right before you go to commercial.
Sure.
Dude, I had this exchange at work. This gentleman from the other shift, they come in, they empty their lunchbox into the fridge or whatever. This motherfucker pulls out a bag of Jacksons. I fucking went ballistic, man. I was like running into him, like, yo, man, you know what's up with Jacksons? He was like, what the fuck is Steve?
What
It's getting
kind?
kind of
What
crazy.
kind? What do you
He
have?
had just the sea salt.
Sea salt?
Yeah.
Classic.
Just the sea
classic
salt.
pick.
And he got his at Costco. So that was another place y'all can get them at.
See, that's where I'm at. Metal Theologian says, I don't mind Lady Gaga. Anyone who gets the religious weirdos riled up like that is okay by me.
Okay.
That's kind of where I'm at. When she wore the meat suit and everybody's like, how dare you? Why would you ever? Why would you ever? And you fuck with Tony Bennett,
Right.
who I fucking love.
Yeah.
I mean, to this day I love Tony Bennett. I love
And
Tony.
Metallica.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. I may not go buy your records. I may not go to your fucking concerts, but I tip your fucking efforts of what the fuck you're doing.
Right.
100%. We'll be right back after this message from AutoZone.
Grown Man Record ought to be back in a minute. Stick around.
You know, a lot of people will tell you that drugs are cool and that everybody's doing them. But you know what? They're wrong. See, everybody's not doing drugs, and you don't have to try them to be cool. Look, I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but I am telling you that you don't have to do something you don't want to just to keep your friends happy. I mean, if that's the way they feel, then maybe they're not your friends. And maybe they're not as cool as you thought they were. This is how I feel, and if you think that makes me uncool, you're wrong.
For information, call 1-800-223-DARE.
Yeah, but that Joe, Sergeant Slaughter. He's joined the G.I. Joe team. So we're celebrating by giving away Sergeant Slaughter action figures. But you can't buy them in stores. You've got to earn them. Here's how.
Collect 5 Sergeant Slaughter certificates or call the number on the certificate, and Sergeant Slaughter will tell you how to get in on the action with only 4 certificates. There's a $1 handling charge. See details in specially marked packages.
G.I. Joe. Nobody takes on Cobras better than Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah!
Amazing Blue Star Ointment stops itching fast. Athlete's foot, jock itch, psoriasis, ringworm, scalp itch, stops corn and callus growth fast. Winter itch, dry cracked feet. The original. Ask for it.
Hey, you, listen here. I know you've been going to those burger places for lunch, and that ain't cool. You ain't been to Biscuitville for lunch. So the Big E's gonna have to club you. Oh, take it easy, man. I want you to try Biscuitville Steak Club. It's big and it's tender, and it's loaded with lettuce, tomato, bacon, cheese, and pickle on a big old fluffy biscuit. And they have chicken and country ham clubs, too. And that's a whole lot better than some old burger. So come to Biscuitville, and everybody get clubbed. Oh.
Man, I was just telling Zonk, man, kind of pull the curtain behind. There's that Biscuitville commercial. I know a lot of you guys live a lot of ways away from here. What the fuck is wrong with me? But Biscuitville is a biscuit joint centered around this area in the southeast.
Right.
And when I was a kid in the 80s, that Biscuitville commercial ran like a motherfucker. Had like an Elvis impersonator. And I've had the lines in my head for fucking ever, and I was finally able to find the commercial on YouTube years ago and saved it off and used it in the show. But through numerous hard drive crashes and shit, luckily, thanks to Steve's diligence, that was able to survive, because you can no longer find that anywhere.
Oh, really? It's gone?
It's gone. You can't find it. But that, everybody get below. Oh, and he's like, Biscuitville's new club biscuit. And he does like that. And the guy kind of cowers and he goes, take it easy, man. I ain't going to club you. I still hear that in my fucking sleep. But I just, as an aside, I love that so much. And I'm so glad that that still survives. Anyway.
Maybe Priscilla was going to go after him on YouTube.
Hey, Red, take a look at that biscuit. That sucker's huge. Yeah, anyway, let's get into a little soda speak action. We got, actually, before, actually, well, it was blop, 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 blop. What the fuck? Are we fucked up? Are we fucked up? Why is this not working? Anyway, let's do this. So to speak, one of the things I love, social media is such a fucking parasite on the human condition. But one thing that I love about it is how, in the modern era, how fast food chains have jumped onto the social media thing and become super active and we'll say aggressive when it comes to like social media. And like, you got the Wendy's chick like talking shit. Have you seen some of this stuff?
No, but they want to feel like they're relevant too.
And it's,
yeah,
whoever's doing like Wendy's social media, hilarious. And they've been hilarious for years, because they'll say like, yeah, I went to Wendy's and blah blah blah, and they're like, oh yeah, good luck, go back to McDonald's where it's got fucking marks where the jockey's beating, and they're like, I'm just gonna, you know, but they like they'll fucking cook your shit. You know, they'll fucking cook your shit. Anyway, Taco Bell has kind of done that a little bit as well. And I do love that about the social media era that we're in now. That I love that like companies have like taken that on. And if you do it properly, it can be really fucking funny. And I really tip that. And I also think like, man, give me that job, baby. Give me that job.
You want to talk trash about the competition?
Give me a job. As Bob says, KFC, give me the rock and let me run with it a little bit. Like, but yeah, to that point, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. I guess there was a on March 5th, Taco Bell had this like live event in New York City called Live Moss Live or some shit. It's a live streamed event where they kind of like tell you about all the shit that's coming out over the year or whatever. But two things that jumped out at me.
Okay.
One thing, because I'm always a carb conscious motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And the other one because I'm a sucker for a good soda, obviously being the Soda Speak. Whew. Two of the 10 things that are coming out this year, because they announced all the new shit that Taco Bell's dropping this year, and everybody's going to fucking piss on Taco Bell. Look, you can skip up to the roof and jump off. Taco Bell's got its place. I don't want to hear no fucking horse shit about Taco Bell. It's filled with so many additives and it's not even real meat. And fuck off. Like, come on. You live in America. Come on, join the team and come on in for the big win.
I always like I had a buddy that used to say it's the same 7 ingredients. How do you want it?
Yeah, it's there's a time and place for everything, and there's definitely a time and place for Taco Bell. And if you don't understand that, yeah, I don't know if you belong here. That's all I'm going to tell you. But one of the things that came out, there's going to be a what's it called? Did I not even fucking?
You know what? Fuck all their new shit. Bring back 6-pack tacos.
Yeah.
They don't do that shit no more.
Give me that fucking 12er, baby.
You want a 12er? 6-pack tacos.
Fuck, I didn't. But this new thing, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like the crust, the shell.
It's a Dorito.
It's cheese.
Oh.
It's all cheese.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that's why you're talking about no carbs.
It's the shell is all cheese. It's like a queso crunch something, but it's all cheese. But the big thing here for Soda Speak is this brand new Baja Blast flavor. It's going to be called Midnight something.
Yeah.
Baja Midnight.
Yep. Baja.
Yeah,
Midnight.
a new Baja Blast flavor was arriving at Taco Bell this summer, marking the first time that a spin-off of Taco Bell's signature drink will hit the soda fountains. This is what blew my mind. Baja Blast, 21 years old.
Yes.
It's been around for 21 fucking years.
And dude,
that is insane.
I forget how long it was just exclusive. They just recently, like, maybe 2022, allowed you to get like bottles and cans and shit at the store. Otherwise, a fucking soda machine at Taco Bell was the only way you were getting Baja Blast.
I really like that. I like that a lot. And I didn't do that a lot, but I love that it was that exclusive. And when it did come out, it was like a big deal. And so like the guy Montgomery, whoever the fuck Montgomery is, describes it as the tropical lime storm that you love with a burst of passion fruit. So I guess passion fruit is going to be the X factor with this thing.
Oh, that's going to be the flavor.
And he says you're gonna love to pair this with everything from Taco Bell that you love. That's a great line. It's a great line. So I love to see that. It's not often we get to do some fucking Taco Bell. It's not often we get to do some Soda Speak news, but that's a good one. That's a
pretty big deal. Yeah,
that's a good one.
That's a big deal.
Aaron Griffin says, "I'll shit while I eat." What did he say? I got a party pack last week, Scotty. I'll shit while I eat. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Nothing pisses me off like this. It's more the younger generation. Us old fuckers, man. Us old fuckers know what's up. You know how you're supposed to eat. And, you know, if you're like me, you try to eat the best you can when you can. But there's times and places where you're like, you know what? Tonight's the night. I'm cutting the fucking chains off. I'm going fucking rogue. And I'm going to Taco Bell. I'm going to Arby's. I'm going to wherever the fuck. And I'm gonna cause a fucking scene. Somebody's gonna have their fucking phone out. It's gonna be a situation. It's fine. But the people were like, oh my God, why would you ever go to Arby's? Oh yeah. Well, I don't know why anybody would ever. That's processed and it's got. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you never treat yourself to some fucking horse shit?
Right.
Treat yourself to some horse shit. I ate fucking salads and rice and fucking raw vegetables all fucking week long. Saturday night, I want to eat fucking 2 half-pound fucking beef and cheddar from Arby's.
Right.
Suck my dick. How about that shit? You know what?
It's all about moderation anyway.
Sure.
Don't be eating a sausage biscuit every morning of every day.
Jerry?
Oh yeah, I thought we weren't going to bring that up.
But yeah, exactly. It's Wednesday. I'm at work. I'm going to lunch. Am I going up to McDonald's and getting a fucking quarter pounder meal? Literally never. Literally never. Saturday night, I ate a fucking edible. Yeah. I'll make the fucking drive-through person take pictures. They'll be like, yo, ain't no way somebody's eating this shit. Bet. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't want to get into a whole thing. But also, I'm kind of feeling like a fight. Let's go up to Sharky's.
Sure.
At the Food Line Shopping Center, there's a billiard. Let's go get in some mess in the parking lot.
In the parking lot?
Yeah, I kind of feel like fucking somebody up.
At 1 a.m.?
Yeah. Yeah, at 1 a.m. let's go mess somebody up. Mervin Griff. Yo, Merv.
Man,
What's
all
up,
kinds
baby?
of people have been asking, where's Merv? When's the last time you saw Merv?
Yo, motherfucker's been asking about you, Merv. No bullshit. Like last week, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was last week.
It's always
but yeah, let's get to the fucking deal for the evening.
the soda we're doing. Yeah.
Zonk brought this over now, for so to speak, and it's been the talk of the town for a little bit.
Yeah. I wanted to do
Recovering from a heart attack. Oh no, man. I hope you're doing all right. Fucking A, dude.
Oh wow.
Do I need to Grubhub some fucking Taco Bell to your room and shit? Dude, I
think that's the opposite thing that he may need at this point.
Well, that's exactly what he needs.
Restart it back.
We're kindred spirits. I know exactly what that motherfucker needs. Me and Merv are cut from that same fucking cloth. Yeah, we'll send some steak. I'll make some steak-em tacos. Steak-em tacos?
Dude, Taco Bell should make that.
Let's hold that fucking phone for a second. Steak-em tacos. Huh.
All you have to do is get the seasoning right.
Huh.
Do some kind of Southwest seasoning.
I've never tried that.
And it's over.
Let's hold that fucking phone. Anyway, this is what's been going around. Everybody's been telling me. Everybody, we got to do. You're doing so to speak. You got to do this. You got to do this. It's the orange cream Coca-Cola.
Orange cream Coca-Cola.
Okay. So, is there a description on this guy?
No, Coca-Cola doesn't do that.
No. It says orange and vanilla flavored and other natural flavors. Boom.
Yeah, that's all you get.
Okay.
You smell it.
I've heard some things.
I've heard some things too.
We had some people from the community in the Discord giving their opinion. I'm trying to not let that sully my opinion before I get into it. But Bill said he tried the zero sugar. Is one of these the zero sugar?
No, we're doing the real Coca-Cola orange cream.
Both of these are the real ones?
We do have zero sugar for another night if you want to. Are you a big like an orange creamsicle guy?
The biggest.
The biggest orange. Okay.
The biggest. I'm the biggest creamsicle guy on the planet. I love it. Fucking push up. Fucking Christ.
Right.
My 40 time has never been faster than chasing down a fucking ice cream truck with push-ups on it. You fucking
You're breaking records.
You clock that time, I'm in the NFL Combine next week. But this is horseshit. This is awful.
Something's not right about it.
Well, it's number one, just right off the fucking rip. Orange cream doesn't belong with cola.
What do you think? Maybe a Sprite?
Sure. Sprite, Mountain Dew, anything citrusy, light, it's like vodka. Vodka takes on like whatever it is you put in it because it's clear and light and fresh and whatever.
Right.
Cola doesn't match with everything. That's one thing like Pepsi, Coke, all these distributors, they should learn, like, that's a tough flavor to match. Like, to me, right off the rip, if I'm doing like a cola, cinnamon matches right off the rip. Like stuff like that. Like those cinnamon, coffee, caramel, chocolate even. Like something like that would kind of mix with a cola, an orange and a cream. No. I can tell you before you even do it, it's not going to work.
Yeah, that's the problem with this. The orange don't match up with.
It doesn't match. It's so blatantly obvious from the first sip. I don't have to like take 2 or 3 sips. I don't have to think about it. It's not gross. It doesn't make you sick. It's not like drinking fucking fish water. It's just like it's things that don't belong together.
Or that shit you got to prep for a colonoscopy.
Right. I mean, it's not like putting, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something. It's not like putting tuna on a hamburger. It's not that fucking off-putting. It's just like, doesn't belong. It just doesn't belong together. And
these motherfuckers should know from Sesame Street.
Which one of these doesn't belong? Yeah, it's one of those things, man. It's just like if you did this same orange cream thing with a Mountain Dew or a Sprite, or the better option for all of this, 7-Up. I'll beat that fucking drum till I die, and that's going to be a So to Speak coming up. I got something to say about 7-Up coming up.
Okay.
But,
okay.
I think that would have worked well. Fresca, like Starry, anything like that. Ginger ale, orange cream ginger ale, surely. That sounds amazing. Mix it with a cola. It's like saying I'm gonna put. To me, it feels like, hey, I got some vodka. Let's put it in some Coca-Cola. And you're like, I mean, I guess
Nobody does a vodka Coke.
You know why?
It don't fucking go together.
Hello! It's the same exact thing. Could you drink it? Is it palatable? Could you get through it? Surely. Is it going to taste good? No.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. They're just flavor. I don't know how this even came about. Because just right off the rip, right off the top of my head, I can tell you, these are flavor profiles that just don't belong together. And I'm no fucking expert. Although I'm kind of a fucking expert. But like, it's just, it's just, you can just tell. It just doesn't need alcohol? No. If it was going to need alcohol, you know what it would need is like rum. Like a spiced rum with this may be all right. That may be an all right drink. Maybe.
That's yeah. That's
I could see that. Like a Captain Morgan's in this would maybe be a nice little cocktail.
Yeah.
Maybe a hunk of fruit or something in there too. But just straight up, it's not. It's not good. It's not good. Coke and vodka is no fun. Exactly.
Yeah.
I find this to be like the exact same thing. It's not fun. There's nothing about this. How this got out of research and development, I have no idea. Honestly. Other than you can put a fucking cool fucking can with some nice colorway on it and brand it and all this stuff, but surely nobody is singing the praises of this soda.
Right.
There's
They're
no
letting
way.
it go, but the algorithm says.
This is an algorithm soda.
Yeah, the kids like the orange cream now. We got to do an orange cream soda.
This is an algorithm soda. Yeah. Orange Crush with cream? Oh, Jesus.
Well,
are you kidding me? Are you, dude?
Yeah.
Sun-Kissed with a cream soda mix?
Right. Oh, yeah.
I'll suck a dick for that. Like fucking with a cola? I don't know, man. Bring back Pepsi with lemon? Now we're talking.
Oh.
Even better, Diet Coke with lime. Yo, that shit was fucking...
That was probably the only way I could drink a Diet Coke.
You didn't like a Diet
I
Coke?
do not like Diet Coke at all.
I actually, before that was a thing, I remember going out with like, I had a meeting, like a lunch meeting, when I was in my 20s. And I had no business being in meetings like this. But I went out with meetings with like some managers of the company I work for. Big shots, swinging dicks, making decisions. And, hey, come out to lunch with us. And I'm like, yeah, don't ask me what fork goes with what. Because
Right.
I don't know. I don't even use a napkin. I don't even know how to do things. But my boss would be like, which was kind of a baller move at lunch. Can I get a Diet Coke with lime? Then I was like, I heard it and I was like, oh. It's like, yo, can I get a Diet Coke with lime as well? When I got one, I'm like, this is amazing.
Next level.
It's so good. And then right after that, they actually bottled it up. And I was like, oh shit, that's what I've been drinking.
And you know,
then it went away like within a year.
Now I might be wrong on this too, because
to clarify, is Zonka yay or an A on this?
Oh. No on Coca-Cola orange cream. No.
It's not a good soda. Not a good soda. I hate to poo-poo things.
Yeah.
But
So not everything can be good.
But we've been accused of everything's great because we get all fucked up and everyone's like, oh my God, it's the greatest chip I've ever had in my life. This soda's so fucking good. Not everything's like that. It's not. We do, from time to time, we try to choose, oh, that sounds good. Because sometimes you'll see things in a store and you're like, well, I'm not going to buy that one because that sounds like ass.
Right.
So you just don't buy it.
But the only thing I did want to kind of backtrack to the Diet Coke with the lime, when they did actually bring the product out, didn't they do it with Splenda instead of the aspartame?
That I don't remember.
I swear, because Coke had this thing where they were doing shit with Splenda. Like, you could just get a Diet Coke with Splenda.
Do you remember Coke? It had all the vitamins and minerals in it. What was that called?
No, I do not remember that.
Oh, I really liked it.
When was that? 90s?
No,
2000s?
No. Like the aughts. The teens. It's like 20 teens, I think. No, maybe a little before that. It was called like Coke Vitamin or Coke. What was that shit called?
I don't remember anything.
Somebody
like
look it
that.
up. I don't want to look it up. Somebody look it up. But it had like B vitamins and shit like that in it. It was called Coke something.
Aaron Griffin says, give me Coke with a Lester.
Everybody loves oily shits, dude. Like literally everybody loves oily shits. What was that Coke though? It had the fucking like Coke Starlight or.
Oh, those?
No, that was a newer thing.
recent.
That was a newer thing. That was
in the 20s. Yeah, I don't know.
Coke Cane? No, what was that shit?
Coke does kind of like, they think they're the best. And maybe, I don't know about sales and all that shit worldwide.
Pepsi's way better than Coke.
Right, but they think they're kind of like, they're the snooty sugar water motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So they think they can do no wrong. And they go ahead and put, oh no, it's good, put that shit out.
Dude, I'm Diet Coke and Coke Zero all day long, but I'm Pepsi full flavor. If I'm gonna do a full flavored soda, it's Pepsi all day long. Pepsi's so much better than Coke.
You know what? Something that with the
Diet Coke Plus was that? Yeah, that's it.
Oh shit!
Diet Coke Plus. It had like B vitamins and shit like that in it. That shit was good.
Wow.
Yeah, it went away really quick. Really quick.
Anything that's like could be halfway decent for you, they'll eliminate it or they'll stop using those ingredients.
Pepsi's too sweet. You're too sweet. What
There's
you think about
no
that?
such thing.
You're too sweet. How about that?
There's no such thing as too sweet. Noisy Beast, what's up?
Yeah, I think all of that shit's too sweet. Like,
Shout out to Noisy Beast. Noisy Beast went through and hunted my video of Mr. Hall of Fame's contest.
Oh, really?
That had me talking about when we met.
No way.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
God bless him, man. God bless Noisy Beast. No way, man. Diet Coke plus Thompson's water seal for wood, brick, or concrete. If you know, you know. And yeah, that cadence was on purpose. Oh, Thompson's water seal. Oh, wood, brick, or concrete? Man, I just had my period in my pants.
That might be tasty.
And what the fuck? All right, let's do a little chip chat action. We got a little something working tonight.
Big stuff.
Surely. Excesso calorious. Excesso. There's a lot of stuff on the chip, is what you're saying. Those are thick.
Papas.
Look at that.
Es delicioso.
I'm real excited for
Sting
this
City.
one. I gotta tell you.
Sting City. You're going to get stung on this one.
I'm kind of worried about this sting on there. I'm real excited for this one. Again, from our pals from Jackson's Chip Company. Shout out to our pal Ambry over there who sent these chips. Ambry's the fucking homie.
Hey, Ambry, thank you.
And these are not small bags. They're not the super huge. I don't know that Jackson's makes a big bag. This
I think there is a bigger bag from
right?
at Costco.
Oh, this
They did a what's the next size? Like a 7 ounce or something? Because that's
I don't know.
5.
But again, it's all avocado oil, no seed oils. So it's on the healthier side of the chip game. And this is, man, I'm real excited for this. Because one thing I really love about what they've been doing over at Jackson's is it's not just that they use avocado oil, which I love, and they do a lot of sweet potato chips, but a lot of people that have done sweet potato chips leave it at that. It's a sweet potato chip, and that's it. They may be they're the first company I've ever seen that's put flavoring on top of the sweet potato chip, which I think is brilliant. And it seems like a no-brainer, but I don't think people have been doing that. I think it's brilliant. And they did that. What really grabbed my attention, first of all, was that Farmhouse Ranch.
Reginald Denny.
Farmhouse Ranch on sweet potato chips. Amazing. That's what the first one, the Carolina barbecue, whatever, really got. That was good.
Yeah.
But the Farmhouse Ranch sweet potato really got my attention. Well, here's another sweet potato chip with some fucking flavoring on it. And this, when we're talking flavoring, we're talking some flavoring. Habanero nacho sweet potato chips.
Yeah, baby, we want it sweet, fire, and cheese.
I don't think it explains it. It tells the story again on the back.
It tells the same thing on all the bags.
Yeah.
Huh? You want me to crack it?
Yeah, I'll let you crack it. I'll let you do the honors, Your Honor. I've got really high hopes for this. I got to be honest with you.
Woo! Yeah, baby.
Jackson's Carolina barbecue is your fave? Yeah, I think the Farmhouse Ranch is.
You smell it? It's good.
Nice smell. Let me just show off the color here. Look at that. I mean, this is live in Technicolor right here. Lots of stuff on the chip. As I'm saying that, my mouth is just fucking watering, salivating like a fucking primal fucking retard over here. Habanero nacho. So I would love a little description on the bag. If I want to be hypercritical, I would love a description of like what all goes into this particular flavor.
Right.
But I'm
Because
guessing
again,
I'm guessing nacho cheese habanero.
Right.
If there's anything else, it just doesn't say.
and they do, it is spicy, but it is still subtle.
And the sweetness of the sweet potato
is still there.
Kills that. What could be an overly aggressive spice.
Yeah.
The sweet potato kind of knocks that down a notch. So while after a couple, there it is, you feel it. After a couple, there it comes. But it's not overpowering.
Right.
And truth be told, the reason I was so excited for this, habanero is my favorite pepper flavor.
Oh, really?
By far.
I know as soon as I saw a picture of a bag that said habanero, I was like, oh, I want to try those.
I think
habanero nacho.
And habanero can, sometimes when a chip company does a habanero something, sometimes they're so fucking hot you can barely eat them. And other times they're really subtle because they know that's hot and you want to kind of try to extract that flavor out of it.
Right.
This is a perfect match kind of right in between. Because they're spicy. And like, if you sat here and ate the whole bag, would your mouth be burning? Surely.
Yeah.
But like, if you had a handful of these with a sandwich, are you going to be going like, no, it's not like that.
No.
It's a perfect, like, nice balance of a spicy chip. And again, the combination of these flavors on top of a sweet potato chip is brilliant. Why nobody else has done this, and maybe they do, but I just don't know about them. But adding the flavors on top of the sweet potato is brilliant. It's a perfect way to balance your flavors out. You can do all kinds of things. Introducing a sweet potato chip rather than a basic potato chip, you can do so many different things with your flavors that makes the mouth and the palate go in different directions. You wouldn't think something so simple would do that. I've had lots of habanero chips. This doesn't taste like any other habanero chip I've ever had.
Right, it allows it to be the whole sweet and savory to mess with your palate.
It's just different.
But I think also, like, to kind of back up what you're saying, I think when they like try to balance the flavor, they do it as if you're going to eat the chip, a bag by itself,
yeah,
or if it's a side item with a sandwich or grilled items or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've not had a bummer out of it, and it's not because they've been really nice to us. And they, don't get us wrong, they've been extremely nice to us at Jackson's Chips. They're the fucking homies for life, for sure. But also, if they sent us something that tasted like fucking Butthole City, I'm gonna tell you it tastes like Butthole City,
right?
Because I'm not, look, we're not getting paid or anything. Although they sent us chips, that's kind of getting paid. But like, no, I mean, I would tell you guys if it sucked, and we've not gotten anything from Jackson's that sucked at all.
No,
not even close. Not even close. So yeah, this one is an absolute fucking banger of a chip. Perfect blend of spice. That's what I love. As I'm just still sitting here talking, my mouth is burning, but in a good way. Not like I gotta reach for something to drink. Almost where I don't want to reach for something to drink.
Oh,
because I want that
flavor.
I want to keep that little flavor, that little burny thing going on.
The little tingle.
Back when I was a smoker, this would have been the perfect, like, eat a handful of these and then smoke you a fucking cigarette.
Oh, really?
I like a little burny mouth cigarette. Not anymore, though. That would taste good, though. Little burny mouth. Anybody else like a burny mouth cigarette back in the day? Like a hot wing? Like a hot wing and a Marlboro Red is like a perfect combination.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to see. Scotty says, thanks to Sweet Tea for logging this moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Always thanks to Sweet Tea. Butthole City is about 3 miles from TV City. As the crow flies. TV City. From Television City in Hollywood, it's Card Sharks! All right.
Outstanding.
Yeah, I don't want to talk anymore. We're going to go over to Twitch. You guys have Twitch? It's not scary. I know you guys are old and you don't want to go to Twitch because that's where all the gamers are. And you guys are really fucking scared of it. And like, oh, I don't like over there. All the old record people are only over on YouTube, and that's just all I know. You should come over to Twitch. Trust me. Because what we're going to do is we're going to put some of these record albums, we're going to put them on that fucking platter up there, and we're going to play them. And we're going to hang out, and we're going to play them.
I'm going to stop being nice. Get locked in, people. Come over to Twitch.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's there's really no reason not to. I was trying to find the graphic. Can never find this fucking graphic. Boom. But yeah, we'll play some more record albums and hang out a little bit tonight. But certainly appreciate it. It's twitch.tv/Growman Record Night. If you just search for Growman Record Night, it probably pops the fuck up anyway. But really appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. Had a lot of people joining the show tonight. Dude, I had a stream a couple of nights ago, like a middle of the week stream. I went an hour and a half before anybody fucking chatted. And I was like, I'm cooked.
Oh, wow.
The whole stream's cooked. The whole channel's cooked. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick up crochet or something. I'm chalking this whole thing. So it's not. We had a good Wednesday night stream when we watched some movies and shit, and had a good Friday stream. So I'm feeling pretty good again. It's never chalked. It's never chalked.
Shout out to Merv.
Your Twitch account got hacked. Can't log in. Oh shit.
Thanks for stopping by.
Man, it's good to see you, Merv,
yeah,
man.
Great to see you.
Hey, continued improvement, man. You need anything, baby, you holler at me. For real, man. You need something, you holler at a motherfucker. We got your back, man. Need a carton of cigarettes smuggled in somewhere? We got you. Some Chivas? On point. You let me know where to send it. Always and forever. To the fucking moon. We'll catch you guys next time.